Hello, welcome to Cardboard and Plastic. This is Dan. In today's video, I have a plea for the community, and also I'm going to kind of show you my collecting going forward. So, in the background, and this is my plea to the community, we got to keep on using SGC. Don't be afraid of them closing down. They are the only grading company that's left for really us collectors. PSA, they are getting involved in, buying back cards, mystery packs, the online vending machines, like all this garbage that the hobby's turning into. And CGC does the same exact thing. They have basically deals in place for like the Omega mystery boxes, and they do the vending machines online. And really, I mean, these companies are just turning into, let's flip cards, hot potato, let's just try to make money from the flipping community. And SGC is really the only grading company that us collectors have. And I've been going through a lot of my collection, and really I'm just keeping my SGC slabs, some of my CGC slabs, because I have some nice cards, and really they're worth not much. I paid $8 to grade those cards, so really there's no point selling. I'm probably just going to lose money, but I've been getting rid of almost all of my PSA slabs. So in the background, SGC. This is, I mean, $15 to grade these cards, right? So these Redmond tobaccos, really, $15 is a deal to grade, right? These kind of oversized cards. It's $15 to a point for the size of the card. Once you get like above like what they say oversized, then it turns into $50, but even like these icy bears are $15 to grade. Oh, some people are upset I didn't show you the numbers. Let's do a little peek up there. Okay, so you can freeze it, get the numbers down. And kind of like this 1955 Topps double header, the Warren Spawn, right? These cards, right? It's hard to actually display a lot of these cards, right? So it's a great deal for $15. And I'm kind of being selfish here. I want them to exist. I have projects I'm working on, right? Like my 1952 Wheaties project that I'm putting all these on my wall in the SGC slabs, and I want all full blue borders. So the only thing we could do as a community is keep on sending cards off to SGC, hoping that PSA just doesn't shut them down. And I'm never going to go to PSA, so I'm going to be using SGC. Even like CGC kind of pissed me off recently. So I have an order at CGC, and one of the things that they did, they said they got holders to fit like cards that they used baggies in the past, and also like specific holders for 1952 Bowman, 51 Bowman, 50 Bowman, that type of thing. So I sent a bunch of cards to get reholdered with my most recent order that's in the grading encapsulation part of the process. But like this card, they did a great job, right? So this is one that was in a baggie before, beautiful 61 Fleer. And however, though, half the cards I sent in, they just cracked them out and they put them back into stupid plastic baggies. And they should have holders for these, right? Maybe they ran out of the holders. I'm going to contact customer support. I'm pretty upset. And I've been a customer of CGC for a while, and they just put it right back in this stupid plastic baggie. So I'm probably going to crack this out and send this to SGC. So that's what's going on with me. So I'm going to be using SGC grading for my vintage, for my projects, for cards that I want in slabs, right? Or unfortunately, doubles that I have that nobody wants to buy because they're ungraded, and then I pay $15 to grade, and then I could sell the card for 5 times as much. So I'm going to kind of show you a project that I'm working with. So what I'm doing is I'm going alphabetically. So the first thing is like Hall of Famers in baseball with the last letter of A. And above me, right, I have my Hank Aaron collection with the beautiful rookie over there. I'm going to definitely try to finish that run off, hopefully by the end of the year. The rookie card was a big thing, right? So I have about 7 cards, and some of them are pretty big, right? The 55 Bowman, 56 Tops, a few other ones. But I'm also continuously, like, I have a couple of cards, like this one, that I'm looking to replace with a lower centered version, right? Maybe a newer slab. And I mean, this has a soft corner, it's off centered, and really it's a beautiful image. But if I could find a card like this centered in a new like PSA or SGC slab, or a card that fits my eye, I definitely will try to get a card that I think looks better, and that PSA slab is easy to sell, right? So I'll put a couple of cards up here for the last letter A. So actually, I don't even have any stands. I've got a few. So alphabetically going through, right? Like I got Sparky Anderson, right? Even managers going through. I don't know if I'm going to do umpires. But then I'm going through my collection, and I graded a bunch of cards that I wouldn't grade today, right? So I have, like, this is going to be super easy for me to sell. It's a PSA 6, right? And I'm going to try to find, like, copies of these cards that are ungraded to put in my binders, right? So, for instance, like this one, I did find a replacement for, and I'm trying to sell this one. But by the way, it's almost impossible to sell these CGC slabs. Eventually they do sell, but a lot of times I just got to keep them up on eBay for like 6 months, and then somebody comes along and buys it. So I did, like, a lot of these I graded. Like, I won't lose money on these, but really, I mean, it'll be like a couple dollars I make off of these things. And like I graded ones that looked really nice, but again, I'm trying to find replacements for these. This is like a borderline one that I'm trying to replace, and I'm trying to find this ungraded, and then I'll sell this. But this is off-centered, but this is a beautiful registration copy. And then I don't really like, so I definitely have a couple of players in the A's, like Rover Alexander and things like that. But, right, so I have, this is like a 1933 Gaudi and the 1934 Diamond Stars. And, like, these are just, like, in, again, SGC slabs. I love them. I don't think I want to get rid of either one of them. So I'll probably just keep these guys. And what I'm doing is I got these binder pages. Oh, and 2 other cards that I have, like, for SGC. Like, this is, like, great. Like, these slabs, like, for, like, any of these, like, Hassan tobacco cards, right? I mean, these are just great slabs for $15. And then I have, like, this one, right, that was just sitting in a card saver. This is a great for the 1951 Topps Redback panels, right? So just cool to have some of those cards for $15 in SGC slabs. So what I'm doing now is I'm going through, and I got these binder pages, and I'm just going through alphabetically, just going through my cards I bought from ComC. I just acquired quite a bit, right? So, right, that's there. right? So I got like that card, right? I found a better centered one. I'm just putting these things in binders. Like some of these are kind of high numbers, so they get a little bit expensive. And the reason I chose these binders as well, there's only 6 cards in them for the top loaders, but I can also, right, for Richie Ashburn here, they do fit the 52, 53, 54, 55, 56 tops, so I can just keep them all displayed together. So that's kind of the project I'm working on right now, and really just trying to find replacement cards of cards that I already have graded and selling the graded cards to get some bigger cards in my collection. So in the comments below, let me know, are you just still going to be using SGC, or are you pretty scared that they're going to go out of business and you're just going to stop using them altogether? Hopefully that's not the case. So I will be sending off a SGC order next week. I actually bought some cards from the overpriced Greg Morris. They had a couple of Wheaties cards that I really wanted, so I paid up a little bit for those, but I will be sending those to SGC, so I will have a mail day coming up. And as always, thank you for watching. Have a great day, and keep on collecting.